Good afternoon. My name is Brenda. I'm a student at Post University majoring in equine sciences. Now, um, today I want to talk to you specifically about the fields of equine assisted mental health and equine assisted learning, also known as equine assisted services. There's a pretty clear differentiation between the two, and we're going to talk about that today. But more importantly, I want to talk to you about the growing movement regarding setting higher standards through certification and continuing education. Now, most of us scream, no, we don't need to see regulation, that the industry can really take care and regulate itself. Although I really think that in the equine assisted services, whether it's equine assisted mental health or equine assisted learning, the push for formal training and ongoing education is not just about raising the bar. It's truly about ensuring safety, effectiveness, and ethical practice. During my presentation, we're going to explore why certification and ongoing education are crucial in these fields, what the key differences are between equine assisted learning and equine assisted mental health, and some of those arguments that surround certification. I'll begin by clarifying the difference. Equine assisted mental health involves using horses as part of a therapeutic process with licensed mental health professionals. It is designed to support clients who are dealing with mental health challenges, things like trauma, anxiety, PTSD. Equine assisted mental health focuses on therapeutic goals. It often involves in specific treatment plans that are developed by a licensed therapist. So why is certification so important in these fields? Well, to begin with, horses are large, powerful animals. They have their own behaviors, they have their own instincts, and they have their own needs. Understanding the nature of the horse is a fundamental piece to equine assisted services. Certification programs will typically cover topics like equine behavior, herd dynamics, the body language, how they communicate, and all of the natural instincts of the horse. These are essential pieces to ensure both client and horse safety. Another important aspect is being trauma informed. In both equine assisted mental health and equine assisted learning, the participants may come with all kinds of different experiences. Some may involve trauma. Horses are so sensitive to human emotions, and they might react to the stress or the fear that participants display. A trauma-informed approach is going to prepare facilitators to recognize those signs of trauma in both the humans and in the horses. It's going to help them manage those emotional responses and create a really safe space for healing and for learning. And when discussing equine assisted services, you can't do so without addressing the ethics of using horses in therapeutic and learning environments. Horses are not just tools. They are sentient beings with their own physical and emotional needs. Ethical considerations must be at the forefront of any equine assisted practice. Now, one of the key ethical concerns is the potential for horse burnout. Just like humans, horses can experience emotional and physical exhaustion, especially when involved in repeated or emotionally intense sessions. This can manifest in so many different ways, things like irritability, withdrawal, changes in appetite, or a decline in physical health. Understanding what contributes to burnout and taking steps to prevent it is crucial for practitioners who aim to create an ethical and sustainable practice. Several factors can contribute to the likelihood of burnout and health issues in therapy horses. For example, frequent sessions without adequate rest can lead to physical strain, while consistently working with clients who have high emotional distress can affect a horse's mental well-being. Some horses may also be more sensitive to the demands of therapeutic work due to their past experiences, their age, or their temperament. Practitioners must be well educated in the types of activities that can increase the probability of burnout. For instance, high impact exercises or repetitive tasks may lead to joint issues and lameness, while too many emotionally intense sessions can cause major mental fatigue. Being aware of these risks helps facilitators design programs that include regular rest days, varied activities, and monitoring for signs of discomfort and stress. And we don't like to think about it, but the ethical use of horses in equine assisted services also means recognizing when a horse is no longer suitable for that type of work. It's essential to allow horses the option to opt out of sessions and to have a clear retirement plan for those who need to transition out of service. Proper training and ongoing education help practitioners understand the signs of potential burnout and how to incorporate preventive measures. These include practices such as bodywork, alternative therapies like massage or chiropractic care, and ensuring that horses have ample time for natural behaviors like socializing with other horses and grazing. And then we have the question of legal liability in equine assisted services. There's always an inherent risk due to the involvement of horses. Certification helps mitigate risks by setting industry standards for safety protocols, for emergency procedures, and for ethical guidelines. Continuing education ensures that practitioners stay current with today's best practices, evolving research, and new legal requirements, further reducing those liability risks. Some are going to argue that certification is costly, it's time consuming, and it may not guarantee the quality of the services that are provided. It is true that certification doesn't automatically make someone a skilled practitioner. However, it does create a baseline for education and for safety. It's not about making guarantees. It's about improving the odds of safe, effective practice through structured learning. Others will claim that experience working with horses is more than enough, and that formal certification just really isn't needed. While experience is important, equine assisted services require specific skills that go way beyond the basic horsemanship or even advanced riding. Facilitators have to understand equine body language, human psychology, and the interaction between the two. Certification programs are designed to address these very complex areas. At the end of the day, advocating for certification and continuing education in equine assisted services is about striving for a safer, more professional industry. It shows a commitment to the well-being of both the participants and the horses. The higher the standard we set, the better the experience is that we can offer. So, whether you're interested in equine assisted mental health or equine assisted learning, investing in certification and ongoing education is a step toward excellence. It's about protecting yourself legally, serving your clients more effectively, and honoring the awesome and incredible nature of the horse. The bond between the horse and the human is powerful, but it's also complex. To truly harness its potential in the safest, most meaningful way, we must continue to learn, to grow, and to set higher standards. The future of equine assisted services depends on it.